Welcome to Comic Construction. Let's check out the build, art, and story of Lobster Johnson, Omnibus Volume 2, written by Mike Mignola and John Arcudi, with art by several artists, including Tonsi Zoniak, Jason Armstrong, Ben Stenbeck, and Matthew Dow Smith, with colors by Dave Stewart, published by Dark Horse. This is a standard-sized hardcover at 7 by 10.5 inches and has 472 pages. The build is the same as the first volume. The dust jacket is 4-color printing on a glossy sheet. The book cover is a buckram-like material with embossing and silver foil printing. And that's also present on the spine. It has the same binding as the first volume as well, meaning that it's sewn with a bright orange head ribbon, which matches the lobster's goggles, which is really cool. In the interior sheet is a low gloss sheet. That is on the thicker side. It's not quite as thick as what you get in the smaller Dark Horse hardcovers, but that makes sense considering the size of the text block. The art throughout is really nice. All the artists bring great character to the lobster and his world. I especially love the art and colors in The Glass Mantis by Tony Fizzola. And Tonsi Zoniak's work in The Pirate's Ghost is world-defining. But that makes sense because Tonsi Zoniak was, I think, the original artist on the series. At least they did a lot of the work in the first volume. The stories are more of a mixed bag than Volume 1. I overall found this volume less enjoyable. The best story was The Pirate's Ghost, which wraps up the overarching story of the gangsters Wald and Izog, which runs through all of the Lobster Johnson books. I found the characterization of Harry and Cindy and their relationship to be the high point of this book. Sadly, we get little on the lobster's life, secret identity, or motivation. He just pops in, shoots people, and says justice. That was entertaining for a while, but it started to feel hollow by the end of the book. There's even one story in which the lobster is so busy branding his kills that he fails to stop the bad guys. I kind of enjoy that flaw, but it really makes the character harder to like. By the end of Volume 2, the lobster feels like little more than a cool costume and no personality, which I find very disappointing. So will it stay or will it go? Lobster Johnson Volume 2 is a pretty simple book. I don't see the point in revisiting these stories, so it doesn't make the cut. It doesn't belong in my permanent collection. Volume 1 stands alone, so that one might make the cut, but the weakness of this volume makes that a harder decision for me. Thanks for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and share with a friend.